Is it muted? Good, because I don't want it to be super loud. Let's see. And we're up now. And here. All right, so now here. Put some music on. Wow, that's loud. Okay, cool. Hi, Brooklyn. Hi, Olivia. Hi, Mackenzie. Hi, how are you guys? So we're going to go ahead and jump right into today's look. I want to hurry up and get through it only because I got some stuff I want to do today and I got class and I didn't want to leave y'all hanging today. So you said first period, girl. It is now Tuesday. It is July. Can y'all believe that we're literally like a little bit past like the mid mark for the year ending? Like I can't believe that like August is literally next month. It's so crazy. How's everybody doing? How's y'all summer going? What have y'all done so far this summer? I feel like I haven't really got a chance to get out as much as I really wanted to, but I'm gonna make sure before my kids go back to school they get enough time out for sure. Sanika, hi Sanika. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna do roses today for today's flower makeup look, and I'm thinking I want to do petals too, like across the face. So like, you know, you guys often want me to do like freckles, so I feel like some cute rose petals across the face would be super cute. I want to make them big enough too, so we're gonna go in with a lot of reds today. So I'm thinking for the eyes we're gonna do reds too. All right, cool. We got our base set. I am using the Sephora Best Skin to set our base, and then for the eyeshadow palette, I'm gonna go in with, of course, my tried and true, my best friend, the bestie, the Morphe Abby Roberts palette, because it has all the reds I need in here. All right, so let's see. Where is my brushes at? I know I gotta clean them. It's about that time. Therian, is that how you say your name? Okay, let me find. There it is. I needed this brush. Basic pink lips. So what do y'all think if I do a bold red lip for this look? Just have everything be red, from the eyes to the roses to the lips. What do you think? Should we do red lips today too? Let me know. All right, so I'm gonna go into Stitch. That's literally what it's called. And we're gonna go ahead and start pressing that on here. I feel like today's look is gonna be super, super pretty. I think I wanna go for something kind of wispy too. Just a little bit. Yeah, red lip. I was thinking that too, girl. See, we think alike then, because I was really like, what can I do to really make today's look pop? All right, so I'm gonna pack this red on here. I just want to smoke it out. I'm not gonna go too heavy on it because I really want the deeper red tones to come out. Hi, how are you guys? How is everybody doing? It's a lovely Tuesday. I know for some it's probably like 5 in the afternoon and everybody is probably winding down for the day, getting ready for dinner, stuff like that. All right, cool. So now I'm going to do the other eye. I think I want to drag it out just a bit. So I'm going to take whatever's left on that brush and kind of create like a wisp on the outside like this. Yeah, I think that's pretty. I always pop. Thank you. So dark red under light red. Yes. So today's look is about the roses. So I really want to incorporate as much red as I can. I know roses come in different colors and stuff, but I feel like red is just like, it's just something about red. It's just so beautiful. 1209 for you. It's 1209 for me too. And it's a beautiful day outside. So I'm thinking after I do my look today, I might even just take my kids out. Might take them back to the beach because it's not a cloud in the sky. It's a beautiful day. I might just do that. Hi, Tessa girl. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's summer going? What is it like for y'all? I know some people were like they had basketball. I know some people were like soccer, baseball, swimming. What have y'all done so far? All right, so I'm gonna drag this side out too. And for the rose, I'm thinking I might just put like one on like the side and just have the rose petals kind of come across. I think that'd be cute. You're so obsessed? Period, girl. I'm obsessed with y'all because y'all quite literally be giving me like bomb ideas. I think tomorrow we're definitely gonna do a sunflower because I know somebody told me to do that in my last one. But I need you guys' help for our final flower for the series too. So I'm really not sure what we're gonna do. You love how I do my eyebrows? Thank you, girl. That was the first thing I ever taught myself. Like, when I tell you brows was not easy, I remember when people first started doing brows, it was really interesting because it was like people were just drawing on whatever. They were blocky looking. And I was one of those girls. And I promise you, I look like an angry bird. I look like red, and it was crazy. All right, so let's take that down here too. And then I'm going to take a really, really deep red shade that's in here too and start putting it like right underneath this red. Like I said, I wanted something blown out for today's look. Let's see, a Hawaiian flower. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look at some photos. I feel like that'll be really pretty. I've seen some Hawaiian flowers. I was like, ooh, let me look into that. Do I live at the beach? No, I don't live at the beach, but there's plenty of water around where I'm from. All right, so I'm gonna take Artistry and I'm just gonna put that into that red just to deepen it a bit and start creating a nice contrast to everything. Let's see. She kicked you out. Why did she kick you out? What happened? I don't really kick too many people out. My moderators, now I won't lie, my moderators are zero tolerance for negativity. So if you do spam or you do like say mean stuff, they will get you out. And those moderators are Olivia, Brooklyn, and I think there's one more in here. I'm not sure if she joined in right now, but those two, them girlies don't play. Is it a flower series? Yes, it is. We're doing roses today. So I'm thinking I might just do like one big rose or maybe like some roses. I'm not sure. Should I do one big rose and just have like the petals going across my face? What do you think, guys? I need you guys to let me know because y'all know I create looks based off of what y'all want to see and what y'all got recommendations, even though sometimes I be a little scared. All right, cool. Let's take that out a bit. A sunflower would be cool. So definitely going to do a sunflower tomorrow for sure. That's cute. Thank you. I'm slaying it, period, friend. We're just getting started though. So I'm doing my eyeshadow first. Hopefully I can move fast through this so I don't take too long. Because I want you guys to see the finished looks. I know sometimes when I take too long, people are like, I gotta go, girl. All right, so I think this is a good stopping point for that deeper red shade now. And I think I'm gonna go into a black just to darken it up. So I'm gonna put that down. I'm gonna take this smaller tapered brush and I'm gonna take that black and really start chiseling it out. I'm pretty, you're pretty. Are you doing a rose because your eyes are pretty? Yes, girl, I am doing a rose because I said you can please do a different. Oh, well, see, I'm different over here, friend. We take all types of criticisms and suggestions over here. I just feel like as long as you're nice about it, there's no reason to boot you out. All right, so we're taking a black shade now and I'm just deepening up that red and kind of flaring it out because like I said, I really want a blown out look. Let's see. You said you just joined what we're doing. So we're doing a rose look. So I had started a flower series. You guys all voted for it. So today we're doing roses. And you know, I know you guys love freckles. So I think I'm going to take some rose petals across my face once we get to that point. I might just do like one big rose. I'm not sure. Oh, no, that's not good. I'm the best. Thank you, all. You're the best. Hey, friend. How's everybody doing today? What's the plans for Tuesday? What's going on this summer for you guys? Let me know. I like to hear from you all, which I got going on. It gives me ideas too, when I can get out, because it is a little difficult getting out with 3 little ones who like to run all over the place. But for the most part, I try to get them out. All right, cool. So I'm gonna take that black shade again and just lightly pull it out. So like that. I think that looks super pretty. And I'm gonna bring that in now. We may just be doing a cut crease just because. I'll see how that goes. I don't really want to do a cut crease, but I'm not mad at it if we have to. Hi, where's everybody from? What time is it? I'm seeing people from all over join now. I'm from Virginia in the United States. So where's everybody else from? I already know where a lot of my other besties that come in here often are from. I know Washington, I know Texas. I've seen people from Kentucky, South Africa, all over. Illinois, hi. Do I go live every day? Yeah, I do. I was about to say pretty much, but I do. I go live every day because this is my FaceTime call to y'all, my friends, throughout the day. I go live every day at 12, or what Olivia likes to call it, our FaceTimes. And that's my way of connecting with y'all and making sure we hang out for today. Everybody loves to call me when I start working. Everybody, every single time. All right. And I say working, meaning like I'm doing work. I'm putting in that wrist motion, okay? Norfolk, period. I didn't know you're on the other side of the water. I'm from the 757 too. Who else is from the 757 that's on this chat? I love that. Uganda, period. The Philippines, which are American, period. Kentucky, Illinois, Norfolk, Jamaica. Let's see. Hold on right quick, guys. Because my husband is texting me. And I don't understand how he don't know what's going on right now. Why is my all caps on? I hate when my all caps on. I feel like I'm yelling. All right, cool. Let's see. Oh, hi. I think I read that already. Hibiscus flower. That would be pretty. You love my makeup? Thank you, friend. Let's see. I'm not painting a black eye. This is for roses. Let's see. You love my makeup? Thank you, friend. All right, cool. So now that I have this on, I think it needs to be a little bit darker on the other side. I feel like my right side is a lot darker than this side. So I'm going to just add a little bit more black. All right, cool. I think I got it to match up exactly the way I wanted to. And I'm thinking I might take like a silvery shade that's in here. It's really pretty. It's silver, but it has like gold undertones. Let's see. I'm pretty, you're pretty. You're from Mississippi. I love Mississippi. I do. I'm beautiful, you're beautiful. What theme are we doing? So we're doing roses today. So right now what I'm doing is I'm doing an eye look. And I think I'm going to take just a little bit of concealer, not too much. And we're going to put some shimmer on. But this eye look is actually going to be done very, very soon. I promise you, I'm going to move fast today because I want everybody to be able to see it. I feel like whenever I get on live, I don't move as fast as I should. And then people are like, girl, I got to go because it'd be late for some people. I'm beautiful, you're beautiful. What are you doing this for? Just because. So if you're new here, my name is Imani, first of all. I'm a beauty content creator here on YouTube. I've been creating content for almost 10 years now. And I love getting on lives because I'm able to connect with beautiful people like you all. And you guys help me create a lot of my makeup looks. So if you're curious about what we do here, if you click that pinned comment right there, I guarantee you all the looks that you see aren't just looks that I come up with by myself. Literally, people on here have helped me create a lot of looks. And I love you guys for it because without y'all, I promise you, I would not be doing those looks. All right, cool. So now I think I'm going to go ahead and put that shimmer shade on. Yeah, it's super pretty, but I don't know if I like the brush that I'm about to apply it with. We're about to find out. You said, do you have e.l.f. from Sephora? I have e.l.f. from Ulta. But I did you know what's funny? You guys asked me to do like a one brand makeup look, and I recently did that, and it was with e.l.f. Let's see. What's my favorite flower so far overall? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a girly that I just love flowers in general. But if I had to choose, no, I can't even say if I had to choose. I really just love flowers. Like I don't really have a favorite. I think roses are gorgeous for sure, but I find beauty in all flowers. Like some of them are just so unique. I think they're really pretty. I think that shimmer shade eats down. What do y'all think? Let's see. Can I do the sky? I did the sky a while ago. So like I said, if you're new here, a lot of the looks that I've created, or that we've created, I should say, are on the channel right now, and they're still up there. I'm never going to take them down because I love going back and seeing what we created together. People have told me to do clouds, rainbows, everything. Literally, y'all bring me out of my comfort zone, and I love that. All right, cool. So we got our shimmer shade on. And I'm not going to go too crazy on like the ombre part. I'm going to take that dark red and then that black shade again and kind of just marry everything together so it makes sense. So I'm taking Artistry again, and I'm taking it further into that gold, that goldish silver. It's funny because it's like two shimmer shades at once. You're not late, girly. Let's see, what's my favorite makeup product? Honestly, I'm not even going to lie to you, friend. There's so many products that I love that I use on a daily that if you're in this live, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't really necessarily have a favorite. They all give me something different, and I really, really love them. I'm pretty, you're pretty. Well, look, are we doing, girly? Actually, we're doing a rose today. We're going to do a sunflower tomorrow. I was trying to sit down and think about some looks with that, and I think I figured something out, but of course I need you guys' help. But we're doing a rose today. All right, so I'm going to take that black again and lightly put it on the outer corner of the eye. Like that. And that's going to be our eyeshadow look for today. That's really simple. And then I'm going to do some rose petals across the face. Thank you, friend. Your name Valerie. Hi, Valerie. Low-key, what's your job? So I am actually a beauty content creator. That is my job. I've been creating content for almost 10 years. And you know what's funny? People always ask me, was I a makeup artist at one point? I did do makeup artistry, but I came back to content creation because I don't feel the need to make people pay for this. I feel like if I can teach it to you for free and you really want to learn, then there's that. So that's my love for beauty, honestly. I look beautiful. Thank you. You look beautiful. All right, so I'm going to go into the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So Milk honestly just said that if you're going to put this primer on, wait 30 seconds after you put it on before putting on your makeup. And I'm assuming that's just to make sure that it's fully adhered to your skin and it's nice and activated. So we're going to do that. So I'm going to do my mascara, put on my lashes, and then by 60 seconds, it should be up by then. Hi, Amelia. Hi, Lamara. Hi, everybody. How are y'all doing? Where are you from? What time is it? I like to get to know my friends when y'all come on here because I get a lot of new faces, too. Y'all don't mind my nails. I have a nail appointment today. So we doing something. I know yesterday I was like, was it yesterday or was it the day before yesterday? One of them days, but I was like, do orange and pinks for the flower for the nails. I found inspiration, so I'm thinking I'm gonna do that. All right, so I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara. I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping my lashes, and I'm gonna put my falsies on too. Do I have a favorite makeup brand? Well, if I could be biased a little bit, my own Timeless Beauty, but no, I don't really have a favorite. Like I said, each brand gives me something different that I really love. Hi, Lara. You watched me yesterday and you're back. Period. Thank you for coming back. All right, so let's see. You watched, yes. Oh, I think I just read that, girl. Listen, I be forgetting stuff so fast. All right, cool. So we got our mascara on. Now I'm going to put our lash glue on. I'm going to do my best today, guys, not to forget where I put stuff in front of me. Girl, I did. And that's the thing. The retention be so daggone good with my nail tech. Like, she does such good nails that the nails last for a long time. But I'm ready to take them off. And the reason why I waited so long to take them off is because I've been busy with the kids. So I haven't really had time for, like, extracurricular self-care. But this week I do. So I'm gonna do that for myself. Let's see. Do you remember from yesterday? Yes, Reagan. Hi. Slay Queen, period. Hi, everybody. What time is it there? It is 12:22 in the afternoon, y'all. The day technically really just started, so that's a good thing. I know for some of y'all, it's pretty late, right? Well, not late. Let me say in the evening. You was born in Norfolk, Virginia, moved to Chesapeake, Virginia, moved back to Fredericksburg. Oh, girl. See, I was born in Newport News. Then I lived in Fort Lee area. Then I lived in Hampton for a while. And then I left the state of Virginia and then came back like a lot of years later. I was going to say a few, but it's really been a lot. So, girl, period. I love to see a fellow 757 people here. You're from Ireland. Hi from Ireland. You subscribe. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. All right, cool. So I'm going to let that dry down a bit. Our primer should be good. I'm going to speed through our base makeup routine because I really want the focus to be on the rose and the petals going across the face. 9:22 in the US giving crazy. Wait a minute. Are you in California? You were stationed in Norfolk? Oh my gosh. Were you in the Navy? Were you in the Navy? I was prior service. I was in the Air Force. You're in Portsmouth now? Period. See, I feel like everything is across the water, and I feel like y'all got it better over there. Y'all got everything over there. You love my makeup. Thank you, friend. You subscribe. Thank you. Hi from Florida. I want to get out to Florida. I haven't been to Florida since my senior year in high school. Don't clock me because it's been a while. My 10-year reunion is next year. Ouch. Don't clock me because I know people love to be like, oh, auntie. Not too much. Not too much. You're from North Carolina, period. You're from... I am not even going to try to pronounce it. I'm not going to lie. That sounds hard to pronounce. Hi. Can I do an angel? I can do something like it. Something ethereal. Subscribe. Thank you. You're from the USA, period, Madison. Hey, beautiful. How are you? I'm from Virginia. I am from the 757. I feel like I've seen a few people from the 757 in here now. It makes me happy to see that. I don't get that pretty often. So it is cool to see y'all here. You was in the Air Force Station. You in Norfolk? Period. I love that special duty with your job. See, originally when I joined the Air Force, I was stationed in Biloxi, Mississippi, because I was still in school. But then I got married and I came home to Virginia because my husband was stationed here. And he's still in. I got out, though. Hi from Iowa. You live in Virginia. What part, girl? See, I love that. I feel like I'm meeting I got to meet y'all. Y'all make my day. I love this. You'd be surprised how many people, like, are actually from where you're from. Like, not even just with me, guys. Like, if you see anybody that's from your, like, state, ask them where they're from specifically because you might run into them. You never know. That's why I said I love my community here because I feel like not just with me, but y'all can meet up with each other. You never know. You got a new friend. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate that. Hi from England. Your mom almost has the same lashes as me. Period, Putin. I mean, she's like fire. Meet and greet, amazing. Period, right? You live in Eastern Pennsylvania, so I want to go up there. Isn't like the Hershey factory up there? And like, is it what, Sesame Street? I want to take my kids up there. But the traffic, oh my gosh, don't even get me started about the traffic. When I tell you the traffic makes me sick, baby, people act like they don't know how to drive. I just like, let me go back to my side of the water because this is crazy. You should do a meet and greet in a couple different states. You really think I should do that, Brooklyn? Do you really think do you think I'm ready for that? Because I'm a little shy in person, but then when I find out it's y'all, I'll be like, oh, hold up. That's my friend. Can you get a shout out? Yes, Rowan. You love my energy. Thank you, friend. Your sister lives in Indiana. Ooh, okay now. Hi, Mila. I'm beautiful. You're beautiful. Do I like Sephora because you do? Girl, I love Sephora and I love Ulta. To be honest with you, I feel like each store offers something different. Quite literally something different because not every store carries the same thing. All right, so we got our lashes on. Cute. Now let's zoom through this makeup look. So I can't find my Bobbi Brown concealer, y'all. I lied. Oh, I lied. It's right here in my face. I just said I was going to do that. Hi from Kenya. I said the makeup. Thank you, friend. All right, so I'm going to go with my Bobbi Brown concealer. I'm going back in with my faves. And I'm going to put that on and start concealing. And then I'm going to go in with the Sephora Best Skin to brighten up underneath the eyes. Like I said, we're going to zoom through our base routine because the bulk of this look is realistically the rose. And I have to draw that. So I want to zoom through this. You said Ulta cannot shade match me. Sephora does that better. So honestly, I've had to tell a lot of people, you said because you're angry issues. Baby, when I tell you my husband hates to get in the car with me, he'd be like, oh no, get back in that passenger side. But when it comes to Ulta, I have to tell people if they're matching your foundation to your hand, run. Nobody should be doing that. Oh, okay. My concealer, my Best Skin concealer just fell, so I'm about to use a different one. I'm gonna just use my e.l.f. concealer. This one's in the shade medium warm. But yeah, if they're not matching you at least to like your face right here, your neck or your chest, girl, tell them, what are you doing? Because baby, when am I ever going to wear makeup on my wrist? Be so for real. I'm pretty. Thank you, Fran. All right, cool. So I got that up here. I am running out of setting spray, and my favorite one that I had picked up from Ulta a while ago broke, so I cannot get it out. Like, the little pump thing is literally broken. And then my Milk makeup. Do I have any more setting sprays? I normally do. Let me see. It's probably time for me to go shopping for more setting sprays. Until then, I'll just use the rest of my Milk makeup setting spray. It's the Hydro Grip. Ooh, I got my eye. I'm pretty, you're pretty. How old am I? I look 26. Close, Emmeline. I'm 27. I'm 27. How old are y'all? You're 9, period. Let's see. One Size Beauty setting spray is goated. Oh my gosh. I've been seeing that, and honestly, wait, do they sell One Size at Ulta or Sephora? I don't think I've seen it in, wait, I might have seen it in Ulta. Am I tripping? I don't know, but I'm going to get it because I did see a lot of good reviews on it, and I want to try it. I heard like that whole, like the water resistant, like the no budge, baby, is there. You're 16, 10, 9. I see, that's what I love about going on live because I feel like I get all kinds of age groups, and I love it. Elena, period, girl. I love the mature, the 40. Yes, ma'am. You have so much makeup, girl. You don't even know the half of it. I literally had to do at least, maybe 6 giveaways last year. And then I literally let my mom and my sister come in here and raid my glam room. Because I was like, there's so much makeup in here. I don't know what to do with it. And this was at the time that I had like took a break from YouTube for a while. But girl, I get sent so much stuff that I'll be like, listen, baby, ain't nobody gonna wear all this. I got one face. Like the amount of lashes, if you guys can see the amount of lashes I have down here, baby, if I was to continue my makeup artist journey, when I tell you I would never run out of lashes, Kiss Products sent me a lot of lashes. Do I have memberships? I do, but I don't feel like you guys really need that, only because I pretty much give y'all everything here. What are we doing today? We are doing roses. Am I an influencer? I wouldn't call myself an influencer, honestly. Because, I mean, to be an influencer, obviously you have to have influence. I just feel like I'm a beauty content creator. I love to get on here and create looks and connect with some amazing people. I don't feel like I'm an influencer, though. I wouldn't take that title. Cute lashes. Thank you, friend. They're by Kiss Products. Some of these be like collaborations with other actual influencers. And they be coming up with some really cute stuff. And then I'm like, wait a minute. So you're telling me that once you're done with the collaboration, I can't get these again? Are you crazy? What's our birthday on? My birthday is May 6th, y'all. I'm pretty, you're pretty. I'm amazing at makeup. Girl, I've had a lot of practice. If you go back to my older videos, girl, you'll be like, ooh, you came a long way. Okay? Not too much, though. But you'd feel like you came a long way, friend. And I really did, because I used to be scared of color. I was not the girly for makeup, but I didn't let that stop me. Mind you, I am self-taught, so a lot of the stuff that I do, sometimes it be failing a little bit, but that's okay because there's lessons in failing. All right, cool. You subscribe. Thank you. Your birthday's December 8th. Your birthday's May 6th too, period, twin. Lashes are slang. Thank you, girl. You said 16, almost 17 on December 17th. I love that. How do y'all feel about having like birthdays like on holidays, like July 4th or like Christmas, Thanksgiving? Do y'all feel like y'all birthday gets overshadowed by the holidays? Let me know. Because, no, I'm a Taurus. Let me know. You love me? Thank you, Lisa. I love you too. Because I feel like I would hate that. What you mean? It's my birthday, but you just giving me Christmas gifts. I need birthday gifts too, not too much. All right, so I'm gonna take, actually this one's a lot deeper. I'm gonna take the ColourPop blush. This one is in the shade Wildest Dreams. I'm gonna put a little bit of blush on, not too much like I normally would do, even though this blush is really pigmented. But we're going to be putting roses across the face, so it don't really matter. New subscriber, thank you, friend. You wish you could see me start the makeup because I look beautiful. Thank you. So the thing about it is, once I end this live, the live is going to stay on my channel. So if you want to see how I started the look, it'll be up there. I don't ever take my lives down because y'all can always go back and look or leave a comment. Or for the people that didn't get a chance to watch the beginning, but you saw everything else, yeah, I leave it up there for y'all, realistically. All right, this blush is so cute for this look. I was going to use my e.l.f. Pinky Promise blush, but I like this one. This one looks really cute. Hi, Rose. May 6th is your wife. Your son is 8. Oh, gosh. You got a lot of May babies. I love that, though, period. Let's see. Your birthday's August 4th, April 1st. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday. You said no way you're a Taurus too, period, twin. Let's see. You love me so much. I love you. All right, let's get that out of here. I'm beautiful. You're beautiful. Subscribe. You just saw me scrolling. You love the makeup that I'm doing. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Like I said, I find a lot of like amazing people going live. And I think that's why I like going live, is because I get to connect with y'all. And I feel like when I record regular videos, I don't really get to talk in real time. And it's kind of weird because it's just like, who am I talking to? So when I get on here and talk to you guys for real, it makes me happy because I'm really a certified yapper, especially when I get comfortable with people. But I feel like when I record regular videos, it just be like, girl, who are you talking to? And I'm just like, myself, essentially. How can you start applying makeup? Girl, my channel is full of beginner-friendly makeup tutorials. So if you want to learn and be self-taught, just check those out. And honestly, if you have any requests on like specific looks that you want to see, just let me know. Because a lot of the times, I really just create looks based on which I want to see anyway. Let's see. No, my mods are in here, friend. And then also, I already took some negative comments down. Plus, there's much more love in here anyway. So if somebody is leaving a negative comment, it gets drowned out by the love that's in here. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday, friend. Is it Martina? Happy birthday to you. Hi, Kiera. Let's see. Have I watched Love Island? So, okay, that's my only thing. Not too much on me, friends. But I don't care for Love Island. Don't clock me. Don't leave. Don't leave because I said I don't care for Love Island. Okay, I don't know. I feel like it's scripted. I feel like they're doing the most. And I've been hearing like a whole bunch of stuff about it. But I don't know. Like, I just can't get into it. I'm very picky when it comes to like the shows I like to watch. But I don't know. Maybe I'll look into it. Because also I'm one of those people that I don't really have too much time to sit down and watch TV. Girl, I'll be chasing after 3 kids who are, my son will be 5 on Thursday. My other son just turned 4 and my daughter will be 3 in September. Girl, I'll be chasing them around. So I don't really have time to sit down and watch TV. Because when I get in that bed, baby, I go to sleep. Okay? I go straight to sleep. All right, so I'm going to take my foundation in the shade Warm Mahogany. You said it's so fake. And that's why I said I can't get with it. I feel like it's scripted. Even though I try to say, oh, it's not scripted. It's real people out here doing real things. Baby, there's a script. I know there is. Don't play with me. So let's see. My base is flawless. Thank you, friend. I call this, well, now let me not say I call this because it's not like I invented it, but it's makeup underpainting essentially. And you realistically just put all on like your liquid stuff first and before you put on your powders. And I like doing this because to me, it creates a guide for what my makeup is going to look like once I set it. So I ain't gonna lie, if you was to come up on me right now and try to hug me, girl, there'll be a whole face on your shirt. I'd be like, wait a minute, I didn't set a base. Wait a second. All right, cool. So we got that on. My forehead look big, but that's okay. I love it. I'm doing amazing. How are you doing? Where do I shop from? What do you mean? Like, where do I get my makeup from? So some of this stuff, not even some, a lot of my stuff gets sent to me in PRs, while others I actually go out and I'll like be in Ulta just lollygagging, dilly-dallying or whatever. And I'll go in there and just kind of pick out stuff. Let's see. You're going to Peru? I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Let's see. No, it's not messing up my skin, baby. I've been doing makeup for almost 10 years and my makeup, well, my skin still looks the same. Let's see. Ulta and Sephora probably, like, yeah, those are the main two that if I do, honestly, Ulta is the main store that I go to get all of my makeup if I go get anything from it. And then let me not say the main store because realistically, I use a lot of drugstore products and I'll go to Walmart, I'll go to Walgreens, CVS because they carry a lot of the same stuff. So I'm going to go into the Revolution Makeup Banana Setting Powder. So if you're around my skin tone, this setting powder, like, you see how I look a little moist? I hate that word, but you see how I look a little moist in the face? Thank you, Stella. Watch how this like literally takes that shine away. Mind you, I'm an oily skin girly, so I have to set, girl. And you know, surprisingly, I don't bake. And I don't care to because I don't want to look casket ready. I don't want to look dry. I still want to glisten a little bit. I'm cute. Thank you, friend. Okay, you love me. I love you too, friend. Okay, so this is the side right here that has the setting powder on. Like, you see how it softened it up? Crease is going. Yeah. Yeah. This is some good setting powder. And you know, I try to tell people, like, don't, I used to use Laura Mercier, and they're really, really good too. But I tell people, you don't have to break the bank at all to get a good makeup application. The real key is how you apply it. Like, how much product are you using? You know, is it your actual skin tone? And a lot of people mess up there because a lot of the products aren't their skin tone. Let's see. The makeup is eating. Thank you, friend. We're about to get into these roses real soon, I promise you. Like, that's why I'm moving as fast as I am. Normally, I would come on here and I'd just be chatting, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm still chatting a lot. But I normally get on here and then I can't get through the look. But right now, I feel like we're moving pretty fast. I'm gonna do my lips last. Don't get on me, y'all, because I know people will come on here and be like, girl, when you gonna do your lips? Lips are the very last thing that we do. That's how we close out our makeup look. So we like to get the base routine down. So right now, everything I'm using, mind you, I'm only using setting powder right now. Let's see. My makeup is eating. Thank you, friend. Hi, how are you? You love my makeup? Thank you. What look is this? So we're doing roses. So I've been doing series lately, and the one that got voted was the flower series. So that's what we're doing. See, I look a little white casted because of that setting powder. This is where we start putting on our other products now to bring that warmth back to the face, because we don't want to look like we got hit with a whole bunch of flour. So I'm going to go into the Maybelline Press Me Fit Powder. Gosh, dang, the Maybelline Fit Me Press Powder. Girl, are you okay? I think like my mind just rebooted. Why does my profile picture look like Nicki Minaj? You think it looks like Nicki Minaj? I don't know why I look like that. I didn't think I look like Nicki. I thought I looked like myself. But I'm going to take this shade. It's in the shade 330. And I like to do this. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Your name is Imani2, period, twin. You says, when I put setting powder on, you like a ghost. Okay, so that either means that you're putting too much on or it's not the right shade for you. So you have translucent and then you have different like shades. And depending on your skin tone, that's what matters. Like, you can use a translucent, because I've used translucent before, but make sure it's a sheer coverage. So like, if you love like the white translucent powders, get the e.l.f. HD powder. It's sheer. This also gives off a very filtered, like, oh my gosh, like movie glam. It's so good. But I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me. So I always tell people that after you use a setting powder, go over it with a pressed powder, which is normally like a foundation, but it's powdered. And it really just brings the color back, but then it also gives you like this nice filtered look too. You like my makeup? Thank you. Just subscribe. Thank you, friend. I'm beautiful. You're beautiful. All right, so cool. So you see how my face went from like that ashy tone to now it looks more warm in the center of my face? This right here, always get you a pressed powder that's in your foundation shade or at least your actual complexion. It works every time. All right, now I'm going to take the Juvia's Place blush. This is the Bella blush. I don't even think they sell anymore. And I'm just going to put that right underneath my eyeshadow. I ain't going to do too much because, like I said, we're doing rose petals across the face. All right, so we got our blush on. I might even put a little bit more because this is a blush look. So why not blush look? This is a rose look. And why not add the color? The eye makeup is eating. Thank you, girl. Believe it or not, I did that really, really fast. Normally, my eye looks can take a while, depending on what you guys want to see. But I feel like I did this one pretty fast. It's lagging. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let me know if it's still lagging. I look beautiful. Thank you. What's my go-to lip combo? Girly. I love a good nude pink lip combo. The eye makeup is eating. Thank you, friend. Thank you, friend. We come on here and we really create fire looks. And at the end of this, I'd be like, we ate down. Don't say I ate down. We ate down, because we definitely created this look together. Without y'all, I would not create a lot of the looks that y'all see on my channel. Rose, you love my skin? Thank you. Yes, we're doing rose. Is this thing live right now? Yes, it is, friend. All right, cool. So we got our blush on. I know it looks a little heavy. Wait. Not too much. Not too much. Don't be like, girl, what is that? Wait. We're getting somewhere. So I'm going to take the Benefit Cosmetics Hula Caramel Bronzer, and we're going to warm up our face some more. I did good. Thank you. You think you should do rose on my eyeshadow? I'm going to do rose petals across the face, and I'm going to do like a rose right there. If I put it on the eyeshadow, I feel like it's going to make it a little muddy because I don't got too much lid space. So I don't want it to look like my eyes are super small. All right, so now we're bronzing up this big old forehead of mine. Make it look luxurious, you know. Warm. You see that? Fresh tan, baby. All right. Can I do a theme tree? What is that, a theme tree? What do you mean? Like Christmas type like thing? Do I remember you? Yes, I remember you, girl. Thank you. My eyeshadow looks good. Thank you, friend. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be scared of color in the beginning of my beauty career. And now I feel like I feel like if you can blend out a regular brown or neutral look, you can blend out some color. You just got to know how to match everything up. And a lot of these eyeshadow palettes are matched together. Hi, Arena. A lot of these palettes are matched up together. Cool. I think I'm back now. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Y'all, people always call me right when I'm in the middle of doing the stuff. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. Every time I get on YouTube, mind you, all day, nobody. How do I get that eyeliner symmetrical? What eyeliner, girl? Where the eyeliner at? You said I'm still laggy? Okay, hold on. Let me see something. Because I don't like that I'm laggy. Let me see. Am I still laggy? I thought I was better now. I might be better now. Okay, yeah. Every time I go live, somebody always calls me and then messes me up. And I don't understand why. I'd be like, when I'm sitting around doing nothing, don't nobody call me. Phone be dry. I'm talking about Sahara Desert, saltine cracker dry. But then the second I get on here to talk with my friends, oh baby, I become the most important person in the world. Excuse me. I'm talking to my friends. I'm doing makeup. Leave me alone. All right, so I'm gonna spray my face. Oh, baby, don't do that. There we go. I was like, I don't want no drip drops on my face now. I'm fine. Thank you, friend. Thank you. How to avoid under eye creases. So I'm not even gonna lie to you. Under eye creases, lines. I hate the way social media kind of made like this perception that makeup is supposed to be flawless, because realistically, skin has texture. Skin has lines, wrinkles, and all of that. You can minimize it, and I tell people you can minimize it by using less product and knowing how to properly apply it to your face. But realistically, you cannot get rid of lines. Like, even if I scoot up, you can still see a little bit of my lines. But from a distance, you can't, because of, baby, don't separate my makeup. Because I didn't use as much product. It may look like I used a lot of product, but I really didn't. But close up, if somebody's like in your face like this, of course they're gonna see it. Let's see, what's a really good setting spray? So I haven't personally tried one size, but I've seen nothing but good reviews. I personally love the Revolution Makeup Super Fix Super Hold Misting Spray. Yes, it's literally, it says all that. I've used Morphe's Continuous Setting Spray. I love a good setting spray. I'm pretty. Thank you, Fran. What's your favorite kind of chips? Do I like any hot chips? Girl, I stopped eating hot chips a while ago because I got older, and baby, let me tell you something. When you get older and you try to eat hot chips, ooh, oh no, it's not cute. So had to cut that out. All right, so I think now we are good for our base routine. Looking delicious. I'm gonna let that side dry down a bit. Honestly, it looks a little, hopefully it dries down, because there's a little bit of oil at the bottom of this, and I don't like the oil at the bottom because it's making me look oily. So I might, let me fix that. I'm just gonna take some of this HD powder. So remember how I told you that this is a translucent one, it's white, and it's really, really sheer? We're not gonna use a lot of it, we're gonna use a little bit. So how do I get your shadow to look symmetrical? Baby, I don't know, because one of my eyes is literally bigger than the other, and I be looking like Forrest Whitaker a little bit. So honestly, on a good day, I don't know. Because any other day, I'd be like, it's not even, and I will sit here and bother it all day long. So I'm taking that translucent powder by e.l.f., and I'm literally toning down that shine because I don't like it. I'm pretty. Thank you. What's my favorite makeup product? Girl, I love a lot of stuff. If I had to choose, it'll be my foundation. Literally mine, the one that I created. All right, cool. So I toned down that shine on my face by using that translucent powder. And as you can see, it's gone. I was not liking that. It was like really bothering me, and I didn't like that. I'm already an oily skinned girly. I don't look like I got slapped with bacon grease. Like, be so for real. Hi Bella, happy birthday to you. All right, cool. You said stop, girl. I mean, that's how it is. Someone sounds like a clown. Well, that's unfortunate. I hope I don't. Not for, yes, Forrest Whitaker. I'll be like, sometimes I think I'll be tripping myself. I'm like, wait a minute. Is it me? Do I look crazy? Let's see. You thought you said you was going to do Hello Kitty. No, I don't recall saying that. We're doing a series, friend. I've always said when we do a series, we do 4 looks. I'm confused. I'm pretty. Thank you, friend. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take a, where's it at? Oh, it's right here. I'm gonna take a brown liner. I'm not gonna take a white one today because I feel like that's doing the most. I want this look to be very warm, so I'm gonna take a brown eyeliner and I'm gonna put that underneath my eyes, and then I'm gonna take some of that red because y'all know I love to smoke out a waterline, and that's what we're gonna do. Let's see. You're a new subscriber. Thank you. Best eyeliner for beginners. You love doing wings with... Okay, so here's a trick that most people don't know. If you do know, you know what I'm about to say then. If you're not good at doing like winged anything, take you some tape, put it at an angle on your face, take your favorite black liner and use that as a guide. Go at like literally a diagonal angle and boom. You got the baddest wing out here. You got the baddest wing. Oh, she's going into surgery? Okay, I'm going to pray for your mom, Brooklyn. I pray that she has a speedy recovery. I pray that she has a safe surgery. I pray that the angels and the Lord are watching over her. I pray that those doctors have a steady hand. I pray that she recovers well and that your mom is back tenfold in her health. You said, hey, Cameron. Is that your name? Is your name Cameron? All right, cool. So what's my makeup brand called so you can buy it? So girly, it's called Timeless Beauty. I've been using it now. That's why it looks a little empty because I'll be using it. It's called Timeless Beauty and it'll be on the way. It was supposed to be out this fall, but I think I might wait to this fall. It's supposed to be out this summer, but I think I'm gonna wait until the fall. All right, cool. So let's see. Amen. Yes. Everybody send some love and prayers to Brooklyn and her mom so that way her mom has a nice speedy recovery, have them angels over her, watching over, and make sure that everything goes according to God's plan. Safe and speedy. Let's see. You was doing Princess Tiana. You said you was going to do Hello Kitty. No, Tiana, that's not what I said. I said I would add it to the roster. I didn't say I was going to do it the next day. That's what I said. That's what I said. I'm not going to lie to you. If I would have said I was going to do Hello Kitty the next day, that's what I would have did, friend. But realistically, I had said I'll add it to the roster. But kind of like what I told somebody else the last time, I can't just do one look based off of what one person wants to see. That's why I post a poll on my stories. Not my stories. Oh, my gosh. On the community tab. Because when I ask you guys what you guys want to see and people take a vote, I have to do that. Like, it'd be crazy for me to just be like, F what everybody else is saying. We gotta just do one thing. But I promise you, it's on the list of things for me to do. I promise you, friend. I promise you it is. It's eating. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. But I promise you, I'm not ignoring anything like that. If you have a look in mind that you want me to do, I promise you it's coming. But there's a list of things that people want to see me do right now. And I'm trying to get those all out the way, too. You love my makeup? Thank you. You're going to a Billie Eilish concert. Have fun and be careful. Please be careful. All right, cool. So we did that now. Oh, thank you, Brooklyn girl. Are you receiving all this love? Tell your mom that we love her and that we pray that everything goes according to plan and that she's gonna. It's okay. She's gonna be out of surgery and she's gonna be happy and we're gonna be able to talk to her and tell her hey and tell her girl we was praying for you, friend. All right, cool. So I smoked out the sides and now you should do a purple lip liner with pink lipstick. That'd be cute. But you know what's funny? So for this look, and y'all know I normally be like, oh no, we're not doing that. I was actually gonna do a red lip. Should we still do a red lip? Yes or no? Oh, thank you so much, Crystal. I appreciate you, girly. Oh, thank you, Andrea. I love you guys so much. Okay, so I'm going to take that same mascara now. We're about to get onto this rose. So I got to actually draw this rose out. And I'm thinking I want to start with the petals first just to figure out, like, my shading. Because I know I love a good shading. You should do a Lily makeup look. See, thank you. Because I was quite literally trying to figure out. I have a kind heart. Thank you, friend. Girl, life be lifing, and God has definitely molded me to be a kinder person to his people because life happens to everybody. But a lily, I like that idea. I know some people said some Hawaiian flowers. There's a lot of like great stuff out here. So I'm probably gonna make another poll so that way we can figure out what flower we're gonna do. A red lip? Okay, we can do that. I'm pretty, you're pretty. Now what? Okay, so I'm gonna take my white gel liner and I'm gonna start drawing some petals. I want them to be pretty big. Maybe let's see, let's start here. And I think the thing about petals is they don't have to be perfect. The goal is just to make sure that they're all like semi different shapes. Let's see here, like that. Maybe one across the nose. Hibiscus look for sure. Make it dark, not bright. I got you, Nora. You're right. I think I'm gonna do like kind of like a vampy red lip. I think that'll be fire. I think you're onto something. Yeah, red lipstick. Yes, the color suits me. Thank you, friend, because reds be scaring me. Like I did a red look a while ago and I didn't like the way it looked. I was a little scared of it. Let's see. Get you up out of here. What kind of food do I like to eat? Girl, I'm a foodie. I just like to eat. You put food in front of me, I'm gonna eat it. It's not too much stuff that, hi friend. It's not too much stuff that I won't try. Now, without sounding dirty, if it involves testicles, Not doing it. If it involves bugs, I'm sorry, can't do it. Can't do it. But it's not many things that I won't try. All right, cool. So I feel like I did that all in a straight line, and that was not what I was going for. Like, it was supposed to be like going up and down. So maybe if I do one up here, girl, at that point, just, all right, we're gonna do like a little small one here. All right, and then one right here. It wasn't supposed to be this many rose petals on my face, but you know, it's there now. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. This color suits you, girl. Thank you, friend. Sausage, rice, and gravy. Yeah, I'm eat that. I'm eat that. Can you do the Whoville nose? What is that? What is that? All right, so let me see. Where should I draw the actual rose? Should I just draw like a small rose? What are y'all thinking? Like an actual rose. Where should I draw? Should I draw it right here? Should I draw like in the middle of my face? What should I do? I need you guys' help. You love the makeup? Thank you, friend. We only have the lips left to do and shading the actual roses. Hi. Somebody said, ill girl, you got some haters in here. That's fine. I got them up out of here. They don't bother me. I'm paying attention to the love in here. Small? Okay. Maybe like right here, right? So you said you skipping Spanish class for this? Girl, you better go learn that Spanish and then come back and teach me because I want to learn Spanish. All right, so let me see. Maybe if I, on the side of my face, yes. Okay, cool. Zodiac food and seasons. Girl, yes. I think the Zodiac has been up there for a while. Food has been up there for a while, and the seasons has too. Like, y'all be having some good ideas for sure. All right, so let me draw a small one. Let me see here. Mind you, guys, I have no idea. This flower is going to, well, this rose is going to be very interesting. I don't want it to be like too big, but I want it to be enough that you could tell it's a daggone rose. Because I feel like the one I did for the bell look did not come out the way I intended it to. Let's see. Maybe this right here. And like, it don't look like much right now, but I promise you it's going to look like something once we start shading. All right, cool. So we did a small one right here. I think I'm just going to go with that aspect of it and leave it be for where it is. Should I do some more? Let me know. Should I do some more? Like, should I do like another one up here, or should I just leave that one right there? Let me know. I'm beautiful. You're beautiful. No. Why would I end my stream? I'm not streaming. I'm on FaceTime with my friends. Let me know. Should I add another one, or? Thank you, friend. I'm trying to figure out. Do I need one more, like up at the top? One more? Okay. Because I was like, I feel like that one. Should I do it on the other side, or should I do like one at the top? Other side or at the top? White eyeliner on the eye makeup. So I didn't want to do that just because this look is very sultry. It's a red look. So I did a brown on the eyeliner. I'm pretty. You're pretty. You're gorgeous. Yes. You guys said yes. Top or the other side? One side. So like at the top. Okay. So up the, right here. Right here. Do on the other side. Y'all gotta help me. Gotta help me. Let's see. Top. Okay. There's another top. I'm seeing sides. Other side. Okay. Oh gosh. Y'all not helping. Let's see. Yes. Yes. Okay, top, side. Ah! I don't know what to do. Let's see. Okay, forget it. We're just gonna put it right here. Yeah, I was stressed because I was like, wait a minute, I don't know. All right, I feel like the best part about a rose is that when you have like the top view for it, nothing actually has to be perfect about it. It's literally just some squiggly lines. So I think that'll be, yeah, that ease down. I think that's cute. All right, I think that's cute. I feel like, nah, I ain't gonna put it to work. Don't do it big. These, I'm gonna leave it that size. I ain't gonna do no more. I'm gonna leave it alone. Let's see. Okay, so to fill it in, I'm actually gonna go in with some concealer because to set the base for it, that's what we have to use. And of course, we're gonna go in with a whole bunch of red. So let me take my concealer with e.l.f. On the other side, the side would be too symmetrical. You saying that's what I was thinking. You just went back and watched the movie, and girl, you almost done. You're not you trying to hurry. You trying to hurry me up. You said I'm taking too long. Girl, it's only been 48 minutes. You know, surprisingly, with type of looks like these, I be on here on live for like an hour and a half. So believe it or not, with the shading part, we're gonna be done soon. Can we sing, please? You can sing, friend. I promise you, you don't want to hear me sing. I only sound good in the shower. Baby, the acoustics be ringing in there. I be like, oh baby, Beyonce ain't got nothing on me. Not too much if you're part of the Beehive. I know you're gonna be like, girl, don't do Beyonce. I love Beyonce, okay? Not too much. And people like, girl, you could never. Baby, that's okay. That is okay. I should do an ombre on the rose and the petals. That's what I'm going to do. So that's what pretty much the shading is it's going to be me kind of making it look like it's 3D on my face. Yes, flowing petals. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. That's why I'm putting this concealer in first because it's going to help lay the foundation down for the color. Because Because if I don't, it's going to just blend in with my actual foundation and products that I have on my face right now. And we don't want that. We want it to shine through. So that's why I'm laying that concealer down first. You love my mirror? Thank you, friend. Thank you. Profusion Cosmetics sent it to me. Also, Profusion Cosmetics is another brand. I'm not trying to sell you nothing, I promise you. I'm not selling it. I'm just telling you my experience with the brand. So, Profusion Cosmetics was one of the very first brands that I actually tried in Walmart that had a whole bunch of colorful eyeshadow palettes. And baby, when I tell you those vibrant, pigmented, baby, you don't need to set the base for no eyeshadow with Profusion. They're that good. I'm good at drawing. Thank you. I appreciate that. I used to draw a lot when I was a kid, but then I stopped. I think the last time I drew something, I might have been in like college. And I think I was bored at work, so I drew like a rose. Maybe I'll post a photo and show you guys what I drew, if I still have it in there. I don't know if I have it. Once I got rid of my Snapchat, a lot of my stuff was just gone. Let's see. Please sing. Ain't nobody gonna make fun of you, girl. No, I ain't gonna sing. I ain't got nothing to sing right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna sing. Can't do that to myself. Because I don't want you guys to leave and be like, baby girl, we stayed for the makeup look. And then you came in here howling like a banshee. No, ma'am. We're leaving. All right, cool. So I got this on here. That concealer on the other side should be just about dry. I'm just going to tap this inside the rose in certain parts. And I'm definitely going to have to highlight and shade certain things so you can tell the difference with the rose. So let me just tap that on here. And then I'll go back into that after the fact. Artist right here, period, friend. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, I know it often lags sometimes. I don't know why. I think my Wi-Fi just being done. I think it's time to upgrade it or either get something else new. It's always something with my Wi-Fi. All right, cool. So I got that concealer up there. Now let's go into shading. So I'm going to take that same brush that I used to put my concealer on because it's the smallest one I got. Let's see. Jesus loves you too. Loves you a lot. Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to take you out of here because I feel like it's spamming and that's a bit much. Am I doing color? Yeah, I am. I'm about to do it right now, actually. So I'm going to go back into the Morphe Abby Roberts palette, and I'm going to start off with the reds. And I'm really just going to fill in these colors, and then I'm going to go in with a darker red around the edges once I get the general shading in here. Let's see. Who's mean? Who's being mean? That's odd, because normally we like to keep a positive environment in here. All right, so we got this red on here. There's like a literally deep vampy red in here I'm going to use. You love me? I love you too. Thank you, girl. All right, so I think I might add some shadows underneath the petals so like they're kind of floating too. I want that aspect. Let's see. All right, cool. I love this red in here. I feel like reds don't get enough appreciation when it comes to doing like certain looks. Because, baby, I know it looks crazy right now, but I promise you, I ain't going to lie. It looks a little bit like Freddy Krueger, just a tad. Like, can y'all see what I'm talking about? It looks like Freddy Krueger. Like, the little stuff on his face. It looks like that just a little bit. But I promise you, when we get in here shading, it's not going to look like that. But right now, it's looking like it. And it's kind of freaking me out. Let's see. I'm fun to watch. Thank you, Fran. All right, cool. So I'm just tapping. I'm literally just tapping eyeshadow onto this concealer and making sure that it's as pigmented as possible before we move on to the next shade. How do you cover your eye bags? For one, get sleep, girl. Get sleep, drink some water, and then if you do wear makeup and you want to cover it with makeup, don't use too much products because when you use more product, it actually enhances the stuff that you're trying to cover up. So less is more. Just make sure that it's in your actual skin tone, and then do a little bit of brightening because the brightening will kind of go away from it. I'm pretty. Thank you. You're pretty. All right, so we're almost done with adding this red on here. Once I start shading, I think we're going to see the rose petals start to come to life in a second. You let me thank you. Do I know cat's eye? No, I don't, but that's like the second time somebody's mentioned it in the live. What is it? All right, cool. So how many more do we have? We have 4 more left to fill in. And I think I might even add like some white into there for like lighting purposes. About to go eat? Okay, period. Let me know what you eat when you come back because I need some ideas for lunch because I ate breakfast, but I think it's coming on to my lunchtime. Halloween makeup? I definitely plan on doing that for Halloween. If you're trying to say this is Halloween makeup, I mean, you can kind of count it as that if you want to. But to me, this is more like beauty glam type makeup. Your birthday's in 4 weeks. Happy almost birthday to you. Let's see. Is a singer in the group. They're so nice. I'm going to check them out because I feel like people often come on here telling me about groups. And I need to go check them out because I don't discriminate against music. I love music. If it makes me feel good, I'm going to listen to it. All right, cool. So now I'm about to take that deep red shade and start to shade. What type of makeup are you doing? We're doing roses. So right now, it don't look like much. Right now, it looks like I peeled a whole bunch of scabs off my face. Ew. But we're about to go in and start shading out these roses in a second. It's not like I just said roaches. That's horrible. What about the makeup with the lipstick? So remember, maybe you weren't on the live when I said this. So my lips are always the last thing that I do whenever I do a makeup look, because the focus is trying to get everything else finished. So lips are finishing touches. We'll get to it. Can I do a lily next? That's something up there. That's an option. I feel like a lot of people came up with a lot of options. I'm going to post a story. A story. I keep saying a story. I'm going to post a poll on the community tab, and we're going to figure it out. All right, so now let's go into some shading. Do I like makeup a lot? Girl, yes. It's actually my job. All right, so I'm going to take Artistry, and I'm going to start shading. So I'm really going to press it on the outside. And I think I want it darker at the base. And I'm just going to start, like, filling it in around the sides. Yeah, like that. And then I'm going to go back into some of those reds just to make sure that deep red doesn't get lost. Now we're fixing up the edges. Can y'all see that too? Hi, everybody. I'm trying to get these roses on. I knew these roses were going to take the longest. That's why I kind of sped through the rest of the makeup look. All right, cool. And then, let's see. I say, all right, cool a lot. That's like my thought process with a lot of stuff. All right, so we got that on here. I'm going to go back into that red shade again and lightly shade in certain areas so it does not get lost. Let's see. Are they rose petals? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I'm trying to make them as petally as possible so they don't look too cartoony. All right, let me take that darker one again and go back around the base and shade upwards like that. And then I think I'm going to add like some brown shading underneath just to look like it's floating. Just a little bit, not too much. All right, cool. Oh, no, not you cry. We don't need to cry. So we're going with those darker shades now. I think I'm going to just take them all over the place, not on one side, just because I don't want it to look like it's like a uniformity to it. I want them to look like they're falling in different ways. And quite literally, all it is just taking like a darker shade and going over certain spots. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to cover up the white as much as possible. If I don't respond to you guys, I'm sorry. It's because I'm trying to get these shades on here. And shading is like normally the part where I kind of get distracted a little bit. All right, and let's do this side now on here. I should do a butterfly makeup look. So that's another like highly requested one that I feel like I get often is do a butterfly. And the crazy thing is I've done a butterfly before on the live. Maybe I should just run it back and do like various butterflies. All right, and here I wish I had like an eyeliner to do this part. I feel like it'll go so much faster and smoother, but it's all right. We'll make it work. Somebody told me to do bubbles. I feel like bubbles will be really cool. I don't feel like I see too many people do like bubble work. All right, now we're shading in that white just to get rid of it a little bit because we don't want that white sticking around. The goal here is the shading. The shading is always like an interesting part. I think my mirror is a little dirty, so I can't really see too well. I need to get in there and like clean it up. Just a little bit. All right, cool. You love my makeup? Thank you. I should listen to MIA by Cat's Eye. Okay, I can do that. All right, let's go here now. Hopefully these are resonating as rose petals and not scabs. Let me stop saying that because people, once you say something, it's like nobody can see it different afterwards. So let me not say that. It's too late though, girl. I already said it. All right, so I'm gonna take that red again, go on the inside. I feel like these are eating. I feel like this looks good. A future series, Butterfly and Mauves. I'm down with it. Like I tell you, this is why I tell people all the time, like when they come up with stuff for me to do, it'd be like a long list of things that I have saved up. So when I don't do something, I ain't gonna lie, y'all be coming for me. Y'all be like, broad, what I say? And I'm just like, hold up, wait a minute. I'm gonna get to it. I promise you I am, but I'm trying to finish everything else. Y'all be coming for me. Y'all be like, that's not what I said, dude. That's not what I said. Hi, Jocelyn. Can I do a Moana series? I don't think I'm gonna do a Moana series because I just did a Disney princess series. And I don't know. I just feel like certain series are kind of just... I did a Lilo and Stitch, and I don't know what happened with that one, but a lot of people was like, keep going. And I was like, you want me to do Nani's boyfriend? I feel like I did 4 looks, and I was just like, I thought that was good enough. And they was like, no, pick up them brushes and finish out the series. And I was like, help. Somebody send help. A Game Boy from Cat's Eye. What do you mean? Like, so the thing about trying to do like stuff based off of people, that's not that easy. But like drawing a character, that's a different story. Now, why did that red peek out like that so much over here? Okay, I feel like I'm starting to see more of the rose petal portion come out of this. I feel like that looks cute. It looks cute. Girl, look, you was here yesterday. Yes, Elizabeth, I remember you because you share the same name as me. My middle name is Elizabeth. Yeah, I feel like I'm overly concentrated on these petals and it is sending me because girl, what is the reason? All right, cool. So I got that up here. I'm gonna take a little bit more red, tap that in here so it don't get lost. And I might shade a little bit underneath. But this looks cute. I like it. Okay, so now I'm gonna take, well, girl, what are we talking about? We still in the shading portion. Girl, be so for real. You're not done yet. You put a lot of rose petals this time. All right, so I'm shading down, shading the outside. And then I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go back into that red because that red in this one, for whatever reason, is gone. So I'm just gonna tap that red back on there and make sure it's coming back around. I think these look cute though. These look really cute. The thing about it with eyeshadow though is that you have to be so specific because if you don't, some of the color will actually get lost. And then putting it back is the difficult part. Like the dusting. I think it's the dusting that blows my mind. All right, cool. So I'm just gonna tap that on there. I think that looks good. The petals are slaying. Thank you, Nora. I was a little worried because I was like, I hope these are coming off as like rose petals and not like little scabs on my face. Because I'm really trying to make sure these petals eat down because we still got to fill in the flowers. Should I add some green to the look, like for like leaves or whatever? Let me know. For the actual like roses over there on the side of my face. Should I add some leaves, guys? Let me know. We love you. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. I'm pretty. You're pretty. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so that's one yes for the leaves. Let me know, guys, if I should add leaves to the roses. Yes, period. You said, can we be friends? Girl, if you here in this live talking to me, we already friends. You became a friend when you decided to stop and watch. Oh, thank you, girl. I was worried. That's all I need to know. She said, we see the vision, girl. Just keep going. I'm here for it. All right, so now that I got these on here. Yes, son. Huh? That's okay. Y'all, I have kids. And they be so intense. My oldest and my youngest. So I have 2 boys and 1 girl. When I tell you, no. So when I tell you they be fighting, my daughter is literally like Mike Tyson. She is not scared and she will get into it with her brothers. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Naomi, if you don't stop hitting my sons, she thinks she's somebody mama. All right, cool. Let me shade that part right here. I think that looks good. Oh, thank you so much, Andrea. I appreciate that. Wait, something said I should add a bit more red to the petals. I just wanted to get the shading on here first, and then I was gonna go back in with some more of that red and like put it in certain areas. I just wanted to get the shading down first. All right, cool. So I think I got my shading down now. So now I can actually go back into that red, like you said, and do some more like the red in there. I wish I had like another. I might even go in with a little bit of pink. All right, cool. So I'm not gonna take it all the way through. I'm just gonna put it in certain spots. Yeah, baby girl. Can you not be mean to your brother, please? She said no. Girl, please. Please, girl. Let's see. So Naomi is actually a Libra. She is my first encounter with a Libra, and she is very, very spicy. I will say that much. That is mini mama of the house, and she don't play no games. All right, cool. I think that red popping out more helps for sure. And then I'm gonna clean off my brush and do some more shading with that darker. All right, there we go. And here, let me take that around the back side and some more right here. All right, so we got our rose petals up there. Why am I wearing a black shirt? Because that's what I grabbed out my drawer. Is that not okay? Should I not be wearing a black shirt, guys? You're pretty too. Thank you. Hi, you're a Libra. So, girl, how was your relationship with your mom then? Because my daughter, she is my bestie boo, but when she's mad at me, girl, she be acting like she ready to fight me. Thank you. See, that's one of the reasons why I wear black, because if I wear a white shirt, girl, this shirt would have been tore up. All right, cool. The makeup is eaten. Thank you, friends. So we got our rose petals across the face. So now let's go into actually shading out this these roses now. And I'm just gonna go in and literally just kind of tap it all over the place. I just wanted to have a guide. I feel like doing this method might be easier because when I tried to be precise about it the last time, it did not come out the way I wanted it to. You have one son and two daughters. Does she fight everybody like the sons? Because when I tell you my daughter is so daggone intense, I'd be like having to put her in timeout a lot because I'd be like, girl, please stop putting your hands on your brothers. Like, what's the reason? I don't understand. All right, cool. So we got that here. I'm gonna tap all that color on, and then I'm just gonna go into like some random shading in certain areas so that way it looks more realistic. I know it looks like a blobby mess right now, but it'll make more sense once I start adding like the shading and the highlighting in certain spots. So I think I might do the shading towards the edge of my line, like my hairline. I'm gonna take it around the other spots too, but the goal is to just press this on. Yes, son. I'm doing roses. Yeah. He always loves to see what look I'm creating. All right, so let me take some white liner and I'm gonna just make a highlight in certain areas. So like maybe here, here, here. I think this is what's gonna help that rose look come together. And I'm not going in any specific matter. I'm just kind of like filling it. Oh, you see that rose coming together? I feel like it's eating down. Ah. Your daughter's 10? Oh my gosh. Like, when I said, do I do collabs? I would love to do more of them with more like beauty content creators too. I'm cute, you're cute. How long do you leave your makeup on after your live? Girl, I leave it on to talk with y'all. I take some cute photos to post to show you guys how we ate down. And then I take it off because my kids be all in my face. You're some of the best makeup artists. Thank you, Andre. I appreciate that. Let's see. Is the cutest makeup ever? Thank you. You're not late, girl. We're still getting into it. But no, like my daughter, when I tell you she's intense. Literally, my other son, Cameron, when he comes around and he hears her footsteps. Do y'all know like that movie Next Friday? Where there was like Debo coming? Yeah, that's how they treat her pretty much. All right, so let me go here. Yes, baby girl. No, don't open that. No, don't do that. I'd rather you not. No, don't open it, Nene. I told you guys, she don't be caring about what I be talking about. She be like, girl, please let me do what I want to do. All right, cool. So I feel like it's coming together now. Not yet, because it's not done. I promise I'll show you it in a moment. But you guys broke my my door right there. So you guys want to wait a second, okay? Let's see. You're going to do what, son? Okay, that's fine. Rose, your favorite flower? Yes, they're so pretty. Honestly, I feel like going around. Yes, Nene. No, you cannot have a snack right now. You guys literally just ate bacon, eggs, and potatoes. I think you're fine until lunchtime. As a matter of fact, go ahead, get a Lunchable out the refrigerator. Get a Lunchable. Get your brother and sister one too, Kaden. I know that's what they really want. They don't care about this makeup right now, girl. They down here because they want to eat. Oh, thank you, Nora. I appreciate that. Thank you, Elise. Somebody called you weird in the chat. That's fine, Elizabeth. I'd rather be weird than to be boring. All right, cool. So we got this in here. I feel like this rose is definitely coming out way better. I don't know why I didn't do this with like the Beauty and the Beast look, but it's definitely eating. All right, I'm beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's funny because I don't mind being called weird. It doesn't really bother me. I am very confident in myself. I know that God loves me and he made me to be different. So if being different is weird, I'm okay with that. God made me that way. Yes, son? God does love you too, baby. You're absolutely right. Oh, okay. I don't know what he said, guys. What am I making? I'm making roses. How do you go live? I think you have to have 50 subscribers here on YouTube. Because that's how they started getting towards the bottom of it. But don't worry about the strawberry, son. Get your Lunchable. Naomi, stop yelling at him. All right, cool. So we got our rose up here. I think now I'm just going to take whatever's left over on this brush and I'm going to tap it. Sunflower's great. I could definitely do that. To weird is, yes, girl, say it again. To be weird is to be free. Alexis, that means you can go live. You know how to cook noodles? Girl, me too. Good noodles too. All right, so now that that's dry, I'm just going to take the whatever red I have on my brush and just tap it. And it's going to create like the natural highlights without just leaving that white cast, because I want the red to still peek through. So we got our base red up there, but we want that deep red shade to pop too on this. So we essentially just kind of create like a monochrome look. Do you know why I'm weird? No, why are you weird? But it's okay. Let me know, because people call me weird for like things that I'm like, so wait, I'm weird because you're not doing it. But if you were doing it, it wouldn't be weird. I'm so confuzzled. All right, cute. So we got that up there now. Not a shade. We're gonna take some of that deep red and shade. I'm stunning, you're stunning. Period. It doesn't matter. Thank you, Keela. I appreciate that. As long as God loves us, it doesn't matter what other people think. Okay, that's fine. Take your brother one too. All right, so I'm gonna take that deep red shade now and start shading the outside. You got 3? Okay, take your brother one. Is he upstairs watching TV? Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna put the red everywhere. I'm just gonna put it in spots. Okay, guys, let's not be mean to each other, all right? Be nice. I'm just gonna place this deep red in like random spots so it looks more like there's dimension in certain spots. I feel like I just said the same thing twice. Guys, am I repeating myself? Let's see. To be cringe is to be free. Girl, honestly, just be you. If people think being you is weird, baby, that is okay. At least you love yourself enough to do what it is that makes you happy. Do not care what people think. All right, so let's go here for sure. And I'm going to go on the other side. I feel like, yes, Naomi. Yeah, baby, I know. I might even take a little bit of black, just a little bit on the edges in certain spots, just to really define like the edges. But now I'm just going to take it and like dot it in there. I feel like that looks really good, but I got to make sure the shape is still uniformed for the most part. All right, so I think to do that, I'm gonna take, I wish I had like a red liner. And okay, so I have a red liner, but that red liner is way too bright. It's not like a deep red, and I need a deep red. So I'm gonna take a black instead. Yes, literally, like, and I think the thing about it with art, like, even with makeup, some people feel like, oh, your makeup isn't pristine, so it's ugly, and that's just not the case. Like, literally with makeup, you have ugly makeup, that's an actual art, like, to do ugly makeup looks, because there's an artistry behind it. And I feel like makeup or drawing or whatever it is that you do, like, don't let nobody discourage you from what you want to do. If you want to do ugly makeup, if you want to do super glam, if you want to do soft glam, no makeup, do what makes you happy, because these people are the same people that literally they get on social media to scroll and troll. They don't got nothing else better to do. Where is my black liner? I'm a little confused. You know what? Actually, I normally wouldn't use this again because I'm sick of her, because she's very oily. But I hate this paint palette. If you were here when I was trying to do like my avatar makeup, this paint palette did not do me justice. But there's some really, really beautiful colors in here, and I want to use it for like the outlining portion. So we're going to use it today to do it. So I'm going to take like this burgundy shade in here. Actually, I'm going to take that and mix it with the black just to make sure it's a little bit deeper. Yeah, something like that, something vampy. But literally, I don't like this palette. So if you're interested in this palette, don't get it. It's very oily. It does not set. It doesn't dry down. It's Naomi, such a pretty name. Thank you. Oh, thank you, girl. I take a lot of time and make sure I blend out a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to take that in here. And my goal is to essentially make a line around my rose and make sure that's in place. I don't know if you guys can see that like I can. I had another smaller brush that I use for control, but I don't know where it is. I might have to, it might have fell. But that one had like a smaller tip, and it makes it easier for me to do my work. But that's okay. I'm gonna just go in here like this and utilize it as best as I can. Luckily, the lines don't have to be perfect. You can literally go in squiggles. I'm gonna do that in here too. Can y'all see that? I feel like the rose is eating down, but I feel like you guys can't see it as well as I can. Let me know if you guys can see this. You love my upcoming. Thank you. I love you. Jesus loves you too. I'm amazing. How are y'all doing? I know for the people that are still here in this live, thank you for staying in here. I appreciate you guys a lot. You love my necklace? Thank you. My husband got it for me about 2 years ago, I believe. For Mother's Day / my birthday. He was gone. The military put him on a TDY, and he had to leave. So he came back with this. So now I'm just gonna kind of like go crazy with this on the inside. Oh, that rose is so pretty. And I think that's the fun part. Literally, I just did some willy-nilly stuff. I didn't do nothing particular. But I feel like that rose is eats. I want to put some green just to add like a contrast, because I definitely feel like this look needs it. So we're going to add that for sure once I get this lining down. It's eating. Thank you, Fran. Oh my gosh, Jana, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I've never seen that before. Is that like a super sticker? That's really cool. Thank you, Fran. I appreciate that. That's really cool. I've never seen those before. All right, so cool. I'm gonna go in here like that too, and make sure that this rose is eating down. And then I think I might even go back in with that white, just to reinforce the one at the top, because it does look a little hectic up there. So let me take this, and I'm gonna redraw something up here. So like come here. Yeah, there we go. So that way it looks more like a rose in certain areas. Let's see, there's a reflection of my face in my shirt for some reason. Okay, so I had saw that, and that literally is just from I have a screen protector on my phone, and I have a crack right there, so it kind of creates like a double reflection. So that's all you're seeing. That's all that is. I saw that a while ago on a live too. It's my screen protector. I have to get a new one. All right, cool. Happy birthday to you. Just loved you too. You're gonna go do your makeup and give you a theme. Give you a theme. Do rainbow. Do something rainbow. Play in some color. All right, cool. So we have this up there. I'm gonna wait till that dries. Now I'm gonna go into my. I don't want to use my white liner again. I think I'm just gonna use my concealer to create. No, I'm gonna use. Hopefully I have enough green. If I don't, it looks like it's drying up. I'm gonna try to spray it with some setting spray. Wherever my setting spray went. I don't know where it went. Oh, it's right here. And okay, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna add some leaves in that now. Once I get that in here again. It was drying out. What am I doing for the day? We're doing roses. We're almost done. So I'm about to add some like leaves so you can tell the difference in them. And then I'm waiting for that white to dry down before I go in and press it out with that red again. Cause I feel like that one got a little lost up there. So it should be dry now, and I'm literally just going to press it down like that so that rose look can come back. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's a good rose. Hi from India. You love me. I love you too, guys. We're almost done, believe it or not. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take here like that. And maybe another one right here like that. And then I'm gonna take another one on like that. And here maybe with another, and then a taller one up here. Cool. And then luckily with these, I could just fill them in, so I don't really have to like go in with the concealer. The goal was just to create like an outline for them. All right, somebody said he was bald and that's fine. So let me tell you something, guys. If you're on here, if you see somebody on here trolling or being mean, there's no need to repeat what they said, because to me, that just gives them life and energy. We don't do that here. So if somebody just says something mean, ignore them, because I promise you that's what I'm doing. I don't give them the time of day, because if you're not here to support, why are you here? So if you say somebody's saying something crazy, don't repeat what they say. It don't matter to me anyway. It's not bothering me. I'm here to connect with beautiful people that love makeup and that just want to be here and dive into some artistry. I don't care about what negative people have to say. All right, cool. So I got that in here now for the leaves. And I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of the brighter green that's in here too. And then I might take that white concealer too. I'm pretty, you're pretty. All right, same thing on this side now. Yeah. Now I'm gonna take that lime green shade. You're gonna post on social media. Yes. Yes, period, girl. When I tell you we keep a positive space here, if somebody comes in and can't be positive, why are you here in the first place? All right, and here And then I might even take some white liner to draw like a little bit of the stems in here. And I'm gonna cover back up that with like the green. So I did it and I said I was gonna do it. Where did I place that white one down at, y'all? Did it fall? Oh, it fell on the ground. See, it wasn't me this time. Let me see. Oh, oh my God. Y'all, I've been doing ab workouts. Oh, my stomach. All right, so let's do some stem work or like whatever that is on the outside of these things. In here, same thing in here. And this is what I love about the drawing, because it's really not that hard. You literally just go in and do what feels natural to you when you're like doing looks like these. And here. And here. Boom. All right, cool. What, Kaden? Don't let her steal your food. Why are they making it seem like it's prison? Oh my gosh. When I tell you my daughter quite literally, I'll be having to tell her like, girl, please don't be a bully. Like my son up there talking about some, she's stealing our food. Why are you letting her steal your food? It's not prison. Literally everybody has a Lunchable, so nobody should be stealing anything. My daughter just does not care. She's insane. All right, cool. So we got our, I'm gonna take a little bit of brown on these leaves just so it can give it more of like a leafy look. Just a little bit of brown, not too much. And let's go here like that. And we're about to move on to the lips now, guys. I know we've been on this look for a while, so it's about time to move on. I knew this part was going to take a while, the detailed work. All right, let me do a little bit of shading underneath the rose petals here to make it look like they're floating. Right here. Don't worry, I'm going to blend them out some more. The goal was to just look like it's like floating, though, on my face. My allergies are kicking my tail. Hi from India. You watch fireworks? What was the occasion? Could you put the lipstick on now? No, I'm not gonna put it on now. It's not time yet. It's not time for me to do it yet. I gotta finish up my finishing touches first. I promise you we'll get there though. All right, so now I'm gonna clean off that brush and make sure that I can fix whatever shading I need to fix so it doesn't look so harsh. So I'm gonna blend that in some more like that. This one here. Hi, how are you? Hi. All right, cool. I'm beautiful, you're beautiful. All right, so I got that up there now. This is good. Here, oh, I gotta put some mascara on my bottom lashes. So these look like they're floating across the face now. We got our roses right here. I do want it to be a little bit darker on certain spots, and I feel like it's not. So I'm gonna just add a little bit more. There we go. I feel like that's where it was missing it at, like that outside portion. That looks good. Okay, cool. I'm gonna leave it alone now. So I'm gonna put some mascara on, and then I'm going to put our lip on. That one is going to be a very simple red lip. Let me see. What do I have around here? I don't know if I have my Maybelline. Oh, it's right there. Cool. We're good. We're good. We're good. Should I do gloss on the red lip, or should we leave it alone? Hi, everybody. We're almost done with today's look. I'm about to move into the lip in a second, and we'll be done. All right. So let's see. I'm thinking. I think I might just use the lip plumper and this gel liner just because the reds that I was going to use anyway, they're pretty much the same. They're pretty much the same. I used to have like this red lipstick by MAC, but honestly, I couldn't tell you where it went. So to make this lip really, really dark, you got to go in with a really, really dark liner. That's why I'm using the gel liner, because it's going to give off like a black brown. All right, cool. Where'd I get my necklace? My husband got it for me for Mother's Day / my birthday. So honestly, I had no idea. He might have went to Zales, I think. Don't quote me though. All right, cool. And let's do the bottom portion now. Yep, get up in there, girl. And I think I'm gonna use this Ruby Kisses Cosmetics plumping lip liner as my main source of the red. I've had reds, but I don't know where they are. I have one in front of me, but it's kind of like a purpley red. So I'm just going to go ahead and just fill it in like this and make sure I really hit the edges. This stuff, I don't leave it on for long because it burns. It burns. No, it's not MAC. It's Ruby Kisses. You can find this like in your local beauty supply store. They be running for like $2 or something. They really be like inexpensive. The makeup is flawless. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Don't worry, though. I get on live every day at 12. If I can't, I'll let you guys know in advance. All right. Cute. So I'm just gonna fill this in like that for like a vampy red lip. Now let's do the same thing here. Y'all, my whole lip is about to be burning. This stuff works really fast. All right, cool. That looks cute for this look. Okay, cool. So we got our lip done. Woo, it's burning. I wouldn't recommend this though if you don't like the burning sensation. It's a lip plumper, so it's a little hot. That's cute. A cute vampy red lip. I love it. I love it. So I have a gloss. Should we keep it matte or should we do a gloss? Let me know. See, I just asked that too. I just asked that. Happy birthday to you, Brooke. Hi, is it Sierra? Kyra? Is that how you say your name? You don't like lip plumpers? So I only like lip plumpers that don't burn. Like forget the filler and the ColourPop lip liners. Those are more minty and cooling. Gloss. Okay, cool. So this one is in the shade Cherry Vanilla. And like I said, I love Flawless Beauty and ColourPop lip plumper. But that one by Ruby Kisses, that one hurts. Oh, this is pretty. And what I love about Flawless Beauty and their lip plumpers, they smell like candy. All right. And that is our gloss. That looks so pretty. That looks so pretty. Oh my gosh. This is like the final look. I wish like maybe I should take like a little bit of black on there. Because I feel like my rose petals could be a little darker in certain areas. I'm going to take a little bit of black and kind of do some shading right here. Yeah, because in certain edges, they were not dark enough for me and I was not feeling that. All right, so I'm going to just take that and fan it in like that. Nene, why are you upstairs taking people food? Yeah, but that's not nice, friend. Girl, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Don't take people food. Oh, let's see. It's beautiful. Thank you, girl. I just wanted to finish or fix up some of like the shading in certain spots because I feel like my rose petals could have been darker in some spots. There we go. I feel like that's a little bit better. Now I'm trying to keep a light hand with it. Yeah. Woo! How'd you do those petals? Girl, I just do a whole bunch of blobs and then I fill them in with the reds. And that's how I did the petals. And I'm really trying to fix them now because I feel like they're not as dark as they could be. So that's why I'm taking a little bit of black. Yes, girl. I know. Hi, everybody. You hit 9 subscribers, period, Olivia. I know that's right, girl. Keep going. You're going to be at like 100 before you know it. I promise you. Just keep going. All right. So, yes. You liked and subscribed. Yeah, I know. You tell me that every single time, baby. All right, cute. This is cute. Your goal is 10 subscribers. You're at 9. Girl, I love that. I love that you're setting goals and reaching them. That's one thing that I love about my friends on here. I love when y'all tell me that y'all are achieving goals. Okay, is it face paint or actual paint? It's eyeshadow. No face paint at all. Everything that I used was eyeshadow, with the exception of some of the lining, like the darker lining in there. But when I tell you I use the bare minimum of that, I use the bare minimum. I know, baby. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. This stuff is burning. I'm not being dramatic either, guys. It feels like I have like a habanero on my lips. It's hot, but I love this look. This look is amazing. The black on the roses is nice. I had to because I feel like they weren't dark enough. Like I feel like in certain spots they wasn't doing what I thought I was gonna do. But the roses, I literally could have took that across my face too. Like it's giving. It's giving. You got 300 likes and 430 subscribers. I love that. I love that. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and can I get a we ate down on today's look? Can I get a we ate down on today's look? Because we did. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take some photos, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and go get this stuff off my lips because it's burning. Yes. Yes. Wait a minute, aren't you supposed to be eating your Lunchable?
I just did it.
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't sound like you brought.
It's just like.
Did you bring your trash downstairs? Yes, we ate down, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and go make sure my kids didn't make a mess upstairs because every time I get done with these lives and I get up and I go look around my house looks like somebody took a wild boar, a yak, a ram, and just ransack my house. So I'm gonna go ahead and no, we ate down. We come on here, we say we ate down. It's not a you because I wouldn't be able to do this look without you guys. You guys recommend the stuff that I should do for the look. So that's why I say we ate down because y'all literally helped me create these looks. So we ate down, y'all. We definitely did. So now I'm gonna go wipe this stuff off my lip because it's burning. It's burning, guys. But thank you guys so much for tuning into today's makeup look. I appreciate you guys so much. I don't know if I'm ever going to use that red lip liner again because I feel like I kissed some hot booty. Like it burns. It burns. I don't like it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go take off. Yes, the lip. The thing is the lip. The lip is giving. The lip is giving. The lip is vampy. But I can't do this, so I'm gonna go wipe this off. I love you guys so much, but I don't know if we're gonna do this red lip again. Thank you guys. Let me go get this off my face. Bye, guys.